I used to think that the governor's consent was a document. Actually, the governor's consent is not a titled document. The governor's consent is basically a space in your deed of assignment left for the governor to sign. Now, how long can this take? When do you need the governor's consent? I'll be telling you that in this video. And first of all, what's the governor's consent? The governor's consent is where the governor signs, stating that he's aware of this transaction and your real estate investment is legally binding. Now, why do you need the governor's consent? Because according to the Land Use Act of 1978, all land does what belongs to the government. So you need the governor's consent. And all land in a state, to be specific, belongs to the government. Now, the governor of every state holds every land in that state in trust for the citizens of that state. So when do you get your governor's consent? You usually get governor's consent with your deed of assignment or with properties that have the C of O. So basically, anytime you're buying a land, you need the governor's consent. So either you're buying a property with the C of O or you're buying a property that transfers ownership, which is the deed of assignment. You're going to need the governor to give his consent that he's aware of this transaction. When do you get your governor's consent? It's usually done after the perfection of your title. That's basically registering your title. You get the governor's consent on your deed of assignment mostly. So basically, in your C of O or your deed of assignment, you are going to have the place where you're going to get the consent of the governor. It's usually done after the perfection of your title, that's the registration of your document. Now, when you're going to register your title after everything has been registered, the final thing is for the governor to sign. There's a space for the governor to sign and give his consent. How long does it take? Depends on the governor actually and the government. Nobody knows how long it will take. It can take from 30 to 90 days, depending. And that's exactly what the governor's consent is. The governor's consent is not a title document. The governor's consent is not a document. It's just a place on your title document for the governor to sign. And as always, my name is Blessing Abraham. This is Real Estate with Blessing. I'll see you tomorrow.